Okay, don't judge me, Libra. I had to get this message out, and I'm still in my onesie from last night. I just knew I had to get this done. So here's your reading for December. I've cleansed your space, I've laid your cards out, so let's jump right in. So immediately, as I'm laying out the deck and pulling up the cards at the bottom of each deck, because I use 2 decks to do this reading, on the bottom of each deck, one is the Lovers, and the other is the Six of Pentacles. So for the month of December, Libra, you may be finding yourself in a position where you have to make a balanced decision that is fair for everybody combined, made from a loving, nurturing space where you're considering the feelings of all people. That can be a little pressure. The current situation is the Six of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands. There's a little bit of scattered energy about what action to take. And you might find yourself really obsessing over the past, the novelty of what it is that you really wanted to do. Maybe something from your childhood, something that, warms your heart, the thought of something that you wanted to happen. Looking at it, gazing at it from the past position fills your heart with a state of nostalgia. It could be that you're rethinking choices that you've made. When was I the most happy? But there's really some scattered energy when it comes to what type of choice you need to make going forward. Knight of Wands is about taking action and an opportunity to take action, and maybe returning somewhere from your childhood or something that you did before. So what's blocking this situation is, again, the Knight of Wands. We have a lot of repeating cards here in this reading. And the Lovers. Having to make a decision, a choice, feeling pressured to get out from underneath the burden of something. What the higher self is wanting you to concentrate on is the Hanged Man and the Nine of Swords. There's been something in your situation that's been giving you a lot of anxiety. It's really stressing you out. But you're being challenged to look at it from a different perspective. Hello, buddy. What are you doing? To shift your perspective on something. It's like the way you're looking at it is why you're having so much anxiety about it. Like, this could not be happening to you. It could be happening for you. That pressure that you're under could be pushing you towards like higher limits of growth. And I say this because what you can't see is the Ten of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. I feel like shifting your perspective, giving it a little time to this situation is going to show you that a burden is going to be lifted. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, this guy, it's like intuitively you know that there's going to be some change and it's not going to be such a struggle. This exhausting situation is going to start to dissipate. The effects of the past here is the Empress and the Ace of Cups. So in the past, what's influencing this decision is a loving relationship that you've had, that you've developed, a new beginning for something that's loving and nurturing. Am I saying loving a lot? I feel like I'm saying loving a lot. It's like you were given a fresh start. Some of you may have been put in a position of motherhood or given a chance to nurture some beautiful, supportive new beginning. Dude, you're going to have to get out of the way. What I see is the future is the Six of Swords, and the Empress shows up again. So we've got the Lovers twice. We have the Empress twice. That's pretty powerful. Dude, hold please. So with the Six of Swords and the Empress card, you are moving forward into something that is less stressful, and it's supported and it's grounded. With this Empress energy, this is something that is cultivated by empathy and compassion. The Empress is that it's Taurus and Libra energy. So it can be grounded and balanced. So you're moving forward into something more balanced, and it feels just like there's so much more support you're receiving in the situation. And I really feel like there's pressure for you, Libra, to make a decision that's best for everybody. Like you don't have, because you really care about how your decision affects other people, you can't just jump into something or anything. You have to be very mindful and distinct about how you proceed going forward. This could be like being very unhappy at a job or with your living situation, and you feel like you need to make a move, but how's that going to affect the kids or your spouse? Or making a job choice decision. Maybe your work-life balance isn't really hitting all the marks, and taking a job that does allow that is going to financially damage the family unit. And so you have to be very mindful about what type of job you take. Like what's the benefits, what's the pros, what's the cons. You're taking all these things into consideration. I did pull a card of advice, and it's Wise Leader. You're a beacon for others. Look at her. She's like a warrior spirit, holding on to her staff and fire. I don't think I've pulled this card before. You're a leader. You carry a wisdom and radiance that inspires others. Even if you're not always aware of the depth of wisdom within you, it's emerging by leaps and bounds. This is a time to step into your power and take a role of leadership. You're ready. Grab the reins. Make decisions. It's okay if you're not 100% sure. Make decisions anyways. It's what a leader does. On the journey, it's easy to tell who the leaders are. They have an inner grace and strength that glows from within. Others travel on the pathway that leaders have created. The wise leader holds up the flame as a torch for others in the darkest night. But the leader also listens to the beat of their own drum. Grab the reins of life on your terms. Don't live to please and appease others to the detriment of your own needs. This is not what a leader does. Live without regrets. Because I think I'm speaking to a Libra that is so concerned with the needs of others, Libras are constantly trying to find that balance. They don't want to feel like they've neglected the feelings of other people. But don't, in the process of that, Libra, neglect your own feelings and your own needs. What's going to nurture your soul? Because if you don't respect your own happiness, you certainly can't expect anybody else to. And it feels like you're going to be moving into something that's incredibly supportive for you. But you have to take the step in order to do that. And I feel like there's a little bit of imposter syndrome going on. Like you feel like a part of you feels like you're not worthy of making a choice for your own benefit. And there's some feeling of guilt surrounding making a choice that's going to be best for you. So don't let that hold you back. The people that love and support you are going to promote your growth and promote your happiness. That's what I have for you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, and if you'd like a private reading with me, you can book it on my website at www.elephantkey.online, or you can just message me and we can figure something out for you. It's $50 an hour, and well, it's $50 for about an hour and a half, and it's a video call, you and me. So there you have it. That's the info. I will never message you, and have a great holiday season.